Howdy guys, how's it going? So we have our M1916 here in front of us, all pimped out with that diamond camo. I've had this thing diamond for a day now. I just hadn't got around to making a video. But looking at the attachments I have really fell in love with for this Marksman rifle is the MX silencer as our muzzle attachment, the Carver foregrip as the underbarrel. Now, this Marksman rifle did not have a larger caliber ammunition option, not that you need it, but we're going to be sticking with the 40-round extended mag since we're rocking the full auto barrel. Forget the first part of that. Ammo type lengthened, that bump and bullet velocity is very handy for longer range engagement. Slate reflector, because we're mainly playing on small to medium sized maps with this setup. Stippled grip on the rear grip, and we got the ZP-M502 custom stock. For proficiency, I went with shrouded when I was doing some of my other, some of the other camo challenges and everything, but I would say go with vital, and then finally fully loaded as our kit option so we can go into battle fully stocked, cocked, and ready to rock. Okay, well there we have it. This thing, like all the other Marksman rifles, looks extremely sexy in the diamond camo. And, this full auto setup is what I would consider to be more along the lines of an aggressive class setup for this weapon. Because, if you really want to use it as a Marksman rifle and go, long range, then you're going to want to avoid the full auto barrel. Not that you can't, control your shots, do some, burst shots, or even just kind of fire it as if it was still semi-auto. But, I wish there was, a fire selection switch. But there is not, unfortunately. So I'll be covering this weapon again with more of a, sniper rifle class setup. But that is all to talk about here in the gunsmith department. Let's take and hop into a match and play around with it. Alright, we got shipment TDM 6v6. Hopefully it's not already started, or if it is, it's just taken and getting kicked off. Okay, good to go. So we joined in, got lucky, didn't join a match as already started. So, this is going to be a pretty far sway away from what this weapon, is intended for. It's more better suited for longer range engagements and stuff, but with this setup, we kind of have, we have the most usable aggressive setup, I'd say, for this, because, a lot of people take and associate an aggressive class setup just with, ADS time and things of those nature, which... that's understandable, but you got to think about the weapon that you're using and what its natural intended purpose really is. So that is why I've left the stock and the furniture on the weapon what it is, because this thing does have some pretty gnarly recoil, and to me the ADS quickness and stuff isn't justified by completely making this thing garbage at medium to long range just because you can't really control the recoil. And what I mean by that is, as I mentioned during the setup process, you can take and you can just burst fire this thing. You can do your one taps, but it's if you're getting in engagements at medium range and you're trying to switch from one player to another, you're taking advantage of the full auto barrel that we have on this beautiful weapon. Just like that head camp, if you had the removed stock or any of that, then you would be you'd be having a frustrating time bouncing all over the place, especially once you start to factor in flinch and things of that nature from getting shot at. I think that was the best direction to put that, or not. Okay, let's go right there, buddy. But yeah, this rifle, just tons of fun to use. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. Let's put that there. Get shot in the back. Nope. Okay, good. So, as always, whenever we have a match, a TDM on shipment, and we're popping off as we do, this match is going to be over super fast. So I will touch on this rifle again with an actual, I guess you could say an actual Marksman rifle setup. But if you're playing standard matches, just regular domination, even on the larger maps, if you're going to play in Warzone, this is still a very, very viable option. You just have to take and have good trigger control whenever. Let's put that one over there too. Just see, why not have two in the same area, bro? As soon as one of them stops, the other one can start up right behind it. Okay, bop, 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 dropping bodies. Oh, there it is. And right at the end, we got our supply, or whatever you call it, the supply drops where you get 3 of the care packages. Didn't get to spend it. Would have if this was not TDM. But yeah, guys, there you go. That is the M1916. I apologize for the shortness of the video, but we really covered all the the key points about this rifle. And I mean, all anybody that I've talked to that's playing the game is talking about like how kind of OP the full auto attachment is, and I do agree because it seems like whenever you have it semi-automatic, there's like a noticeable bump in the fire rate, which, like, hear me out, that sounds kind of stupid, but what I mean by that is the fire Jesus Christ, just had an Alzheimer's moment. The firing cap is like set a little bit lower whenever it's in semi-automatic, and you do get a fire rate boost in terms of overall rounds per minute. I could be wrong about that, but that's just how it feels in game. So anyways, guys, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe and share with your friends. Check the links in the description of my other channels. Go sub to those, especially Pro Caliber HQ. Hit me up in the comments section, and until the next one, adios.